YouTube teachers make whole videos and then realize that their microphones were off, so they have to redo the whole thing, and it sucks, but that's okay. We do it for you anyway. So, I just made this whole video and sat down and went to actually put it on YouTube and then discovered that my microphone was off literally the entire time. So let's go ahead and remake this video, this time with the sound and microphone on, so that you guys can see exactly what websites you're going to need throughout the school year. So the first one, let me log out of it real quick so you can see it from the beginning, is clever.com. And Clever.com is a really cool website. It allows us to put all of the links together for everything that you need. Now, when you first pull this up, it might not have this login with G-Cloud. What it might have instead is this, and it's going to tell you might tell you to search for your school. So you'll just type in Temple, and should be the second one that pops up. Temple High School with Temple Independent School District. If you type out Temple High School, it won't find it because we're actually Temple space H space S. Once you get that, you'll just click it, log in with G-Cloud at tisd.org account, and that is going to load in for you, and yours is going to look something similar to this, but what you're really looking for is the one that says Atkins-Algebra 2. Now, this particular website is shared with all of my students, so you will have, there's a bunch of students in this class, but you are the only one who can see what you do within it. These are all of the things that we're going to have to use throughout the year. Some of them are very simple and very quick. Other ones we're going to talk about. So this is Clever. You now know how to log on to Clever. It does not require a school code. You were preloaded into my Clever class. The next one is Schoology. I'm not going to go over Schoology because you guys all showed me yesterday that you know how to get into Schoology. If you do need additional help with that, please let me know. I am happy to help you. But Schoology is another one that you were preloaded into, so it does not require a class code. Next is HMH. This says HMH login. That is your either HMH Player is an app on your Chromebook that you can go to, or this takes you to the website, which I personally strongly recommend. That website is my.hrw.com. Now, if you've used this program before in elementary school or middle school, you might have a saved username and password. You have to delete those. Get rid of them. They are not correct anymore. The correct username to use is your 6-digit school ID number at gcloud.tisd.org. So exactly what you normally use to log on to your computer. Your password is, again, not the password that you have saved. It's whatever password you normally use to log on to the computer. However, if you type in the wrong password, it's going to pop up this little pop-up that says you have 2 login attempts remaining. If you fail 3 times, it is going to lock you out until I reset your password. So please notify me immediately, and I will get that password reset as quickly as I can so that I can get you back on track with HRW. If you type in the correct password, it should take you to something that looks nothing like this, because I can't log into HRW as a student. I can only show you what I would see. I do know that in this, where I have resources, you should be able to see your upcoming assignments list, and that's the easiest way to get to your assignments. You'll be able to explore this website as you want at any time that you have time. So that takes care of logging into HRW. If you can't get logged into that, please let me know. We'll get you taken care of. Next one is a little strange. It's Khan Academy. So when you first click it, let me log out, you're going to come to this page. From this page, you'll just click on Login, and just like before, you will click Continue with Google. And when you continue with Google, you're going to select the correct Google account. That's your 6-digit number at gcloud.tisd.org. And then that will bring you to a page that looks, once again, nothing like this. But this one I can log into as a student, so it will look something like this. I'm signed into several courses here. These are not the courses you'll have. You're actually going to have to join my course. I will be sending out an email with your Khan Academy code and your Edpuzzle codes. That's going to be an email through Schoology. It will be a mass email sent to everyone, so make sure you check your messages so that you can get those join codes. Let's see. That takes care of Khan Academy. So now we're looking at Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is also very simple to sign into. I need to log out so you can see what it looks like to log in. When you get here, this will be your first view. You will simply click Login in the top right. You will click I'm a student, but this is another one I can't log in as a student. I have to log in as a teacher. You'll click Sign in with Google. And after clicking on that, you will select your correct account, which is the same one that we've been using. It's asking me to double check my settings. We are a 11th grade class officially, and we are doing, I'm just going to call it math. So these are all the videos that I've uploaded. These are not what you would have to specifically do. I don't know what Edpuzzle looks like from a student viewpoint, but once again, the code for you to join my Edpuzzle class will be listed in that email, so keep your eyes open for it. That takes care of Edpuzzle. Meaning the next one we want to look at is YouTube. So when you click on YouTube here on Clever, it's not going to take you to a login screen or anything. All it's going to do is it's going to take you directly to my personal YouTube page. From here you can get to all of my videos. However, I recommend using the playlist feature for the most part. If you go to my playlist feature, you can see the Algebra 2 homework, the Algebra 2 videos. You guys will not need the stats videos, and then these two are for maps and they do not matter at all for you guys. However, if you needed help with homework, you could click on the Algebra 2 homework playlist and you'd be able to go scroll to whichever homework assignment you're working on that you need help. Once again, these homework assignments, these videos are very long. These are half-hour plus videos, but they are not really designed to be watched from beginning to end. They are really only designed for you to go in and get help with the specific numbers that you need, the specific problems you need help with. That's not to say you can't watch it beginning to end. That's just not really what I created it for and what it's designed for. Next is IXL. YouTube and IXL are both simple because IXL is not something that the district has purchased for us to use. So when we use it, you're not going to have to sign into it. You won't be joining my class, nothing along those lines. When I tell you to do something in IXL, I will give you a specific link to a specific area of IXL, and then you will take a picture of you having completed that and upload that to Schoology as proof of having done it. Quizzes, same. You will not have to log in or sign up. All you will have to do is enter the code that I give you for whatever quizzes we do. And then you'll, once again, take a picture after you finish it, unless we do it live in class. And then you will submit that on Schoology to prove that you did it. The Flipgrid one is a little weird. Takes care of quizzes. Because this is actually, this is a join code link. So when you click on this, it's going to ask you if you want to join this class. You are obviously going to select yes, and you are going to join this class with your regular Google login information. Once again, it's a relatively blank page right now because I have not added anything to it. This will be something that all of the classes collaborate on throughout the year. Finally, and to me one of the more important ones, is Desmos. I really like Desmos. When you first see it, it's just going to be this page and there will be a login button in the top right. I strongly recommend logging into Desmos, and I will show you why. You'll click login with Google, and once again you just select the correct Google login, which is the same one we've been using this entire time. And then your name will appear in the top right. I've got it cut off, you can't quite see it. But once you click on Graphing Calculator, you'll see why I asked you to log in here. And the reason is this. Right now this says it's an untitled graph, which you also cannot see very well on your screen. You know what? I think if I go like this, yes. So this is an untitled graph right now. But if you click on it, you'll be able to give that graph a title and you can save this graph. Obviously this is a blank graph, so that's not very useful. But if I did something that I wanted to make sure I had access to later, like say problem 6-2, maybe I want to have access to that. The big one for me is this regression models. I'll actually be showing you guys quite a ways through the year how to recreate this for yourself. It's a very useful tool that the TI is something that I used to use a TI graphing calculator to do, but it's a bunch of steps every time you have to do any of it, whereas this is just I change these numbers and then it does it all for me. It's super cool, it's super useful. Like I said, I will be showing you guys how to make this later. So that is everything we needed in Clever. And now you guys have all of the information you need to log into any of the websites you need to log into. So Wildcats, good luck and we'll see you throughout the school year.